everyone, welcome back to SAT Math Question of the Day with Professor Emeritus Seth Chaiken, University of Albany, and Joel Chaiken. Live in the Bronx, New York. Seth lives in Albany, and you can see the trees are starting to change on October 22nd. Looks like a great, beautiful day in Albany today.
Yeah,
looks gorgeous. A nice blue sky that's reflected in your window. That's really cool. Okay, so here we are trying to help you understand how to approach SAT math questions. This is from a calculator part of the test. Although it's pretty clear looking at the thing, a calculator isn't going to help you because there aren't even any numbers in this thing. Okay.
Yeah.
The graph of a linear function. Oh, let me get my pen. The graph of a linear function f has intercepts. Has intercepts at a. A0, and 0B. Oh, that's nice. Okay.
Well, we don't know it looks like that yet.
I know. But just get a feel for it. If A
okay, so you may have to erase it.
Oh, so A is equal to negative B. Oh my God, look at that. A is equal to negative B.
Which is not the case with
I know. So
A plus B equals 0 means that A equals negative B.
Right, exactly. So let's just leave it.
A is the x-intercept.
Yeah, this is
and
the A
B
thing.
is the y-intercept.
This is the A thing. And then this is the B thing. This is the B thing.
So if you pick an A, if you pick a B, where B is the x, B is the y-intercept, then the x-intercept is on the x-axis in such a position that the signs are opposite.
Yeah, I do that
for A and B.
I do that.
And so you got your examples there. The red line is one example, and the blue line is the other example.
I think we've got it covered, right?
Right.
We've got it covered, except A and B can both be 0 too.
Yeah.
Tricky. A and B can both be 0, can't they?
Yeah. A and B can both be 0.
Ooh, so
if A and B are both 0, then let's see. Then the x-intercept is 0 and the y-intercept is 0.
Right. So now we have the problem seriously covered, don't we? Because we have the case for positive A, negative B, and the case for negative A and positive B. So we've got everything covered. And now we can read the question. Which of the following is true about the slope of the graph of f? Well, now we already did the end. I mean, God, we're done, right?
Yeah.
We're done. So, of course, it is A.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. I don't know that most people would do the problem this way of basically doing the problem without even reading the question first. It's not really advised.
Well, you have to always read the question, but always read the question first.
No, but we analyzed, we did more than read the question. We actually, interpreted the question and drew a little picture before we even read the question. No, before we even read the answers. Before we even read what are they asking.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's, I don't know if that's
right. So if they want is some a fact about the graph.
Right.
And the graph is determined by the x-intercept and the y-intercept.
Right.
Right? Yeah. Yeah. Okay. That's I think that nails it for the question.
Well, it brings up an interesting. We're talking about the approaches to problems. It really brings up. There are two approaches to the way you do this problem. I did one approach, and then there was the other approach. The approach I did here was before I even read the question, before I even read this, I didn't even notice this. Before I even did this, I drew the implications of this. I drew the implications of it, even before I read the question.
Yeah.
And then, then you have everything sitting in you, and then when you read the question, the answer is incredibly obvious.
Yeah.
The other approach is to actually read the question, to actually read what they want. They're asking you about the slope of AF, and then you say to yourself, I better graph this. The one thing, and psychologically, an advantage to doing it this way is you don't stress out over the question. Because you may read this question and stress out and say, I don't know how to do that. and that's stressful. But if you've already done the work, read the question, it's a no-brainer.
Yeah.
So, I don't know, but then, I don't know. But then again, it's not that hard of a question to even read, right? I don't know. You have to just play with yourself. I'm talking to people watching this video. Play with yourself. Do you like to basically interpret the thing and do the problem before you even read the question? Or do you read the question and then understand what to do? Just try not to be too nervous about reading the question. I don't know. What do you think, Sal? Do you understand what I'm talking about?
Yeah, I think so. Well, I could do both at the same time.
You can do both at the same time.
Read the question and then think about it. Maybe after you read part of it, and then read some more. But I think it's a good idea. Well, I'd say this. If you finish reading the question and have a good idea about how to solve it, then check the details. Reread part of it to get the details right, and try your idea for solving it. But if you don't get a good idea right away for solving it, then casting about for the significance and implications of the facts may help in leading you to a strategy for solving it. Yeah.
I just remember last year I did a geometry proof. It was a geometry proof. Geometry is like a puzzle. I put down all the tick marks based on all the implications. Like, this is an angle bisector. These lines are parallel. It's a parallelogram, right?
Yeah.
The implications of all that stuff. I just kept putting all the tick marks down. The implications, right? Then I read what you need to prove, and boom, the tick mark said the two things were equal. I didn't even have to do anything. Just did all the thinking before I even read what you need to prove. That's sort of like the approach here. So, you just try different ways and do things.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, great. So have a great day. Like us, dislike us, give us comments. And if you have any SAT math questions, email us at SAT math question of the day. And we'll see you the next time we meet, which should be the next day we meet. Okay. Take care, everyone.
Yeah.
Have a great day. Hopefully the weather in your part of the country is as nice as it is right now here. Okay, bye.